Hey man, are you coming home soon? Dad's at work and Mom needs help cleaning. And you want me to help her? Yeah, could you? Sorry, I'm in dance practice right now. God, you're always in dance practice. So I really want you to help. Dean is coming over to shoot some hoops and I don't want to have to cancel on him just because Mom needs someone to vacuum for her. Dean's coming over? Yeah, why? Okay, maybe I'll leave practice early. Okay, what made you change your mind? Nothing. No, there's gotta be a reason. What's up? I'd rather not say. Come on, man, I'm your brother. Christ, fine. I'm going to tell you something, but please don't say anything. I promise. Okay, well, I really like Dean. But you barely know him. We have a few classes together. I think we're growing closer. Dude, careful how you phrase that. You almost sound like you have a crush on the guy. Josh? I do. What do you mean? I think you know what I mean. I don't want to talk about this. Come on, you forced me to say it. Tony, I know you know I'm gay. Everyone does. Yeah, but we don't talk about it. I think I'm ready to talk about it now. Well, good for you. I won't tell Mom and Dad. Yeah, don't. Let me do that. But you know Dean's straight, right? He's on the football team. I know, but I get a feeling sometimes, the way we talk to each other. Christ, man, don't say that. You promise not to say anything, especially to Dean. Yeah, I promise, and maybe you should stay at your dance practice. Hi, Josh. Who is this? It's Dean. Oh, hi. Hi. So, Tony told me something interesting. Oh, God, what did he say? He said you had feelings for me. He told you? I'm going to kill him! Is it true? Before I answer, will you promise not to freak out? It's okay. I like you too. Really? Yeah, don't tell Tony that. I can't tell anyone. But I've been thinking about you a lot lately. Would you like to go out to dinner tonight? Just you and me? Yes! Cool. We gotta pick a place where no one will see us. I'll send you the address and we can meet at 6. Is that okay? Perfect. And don't say a word, okay? I promise. Hey man, thanks for an amazing dinner. I had fun. Sorry things ended so abruptly though. Dean? Anyway, call me anytime. Tony, I need your advice on something. Yeah, what's up? So after you told Dean about my feelings for him, not cool, by the way, he asked me to dinner. What? He did? Yeah, I was shocked. That's insane. He didn't mention anything to me. Yeah, I guess he wanted to keep it a secret. Oh. But it went really well, honestly. We hit it off. I had no idea we had so much in common. Neither did I. Well, we do. We had a great time. We met at some restaurant near Dad's dealership because he wanted a place where no one could see us. And things were going so well until some of his football buddies came into the same restaurant and he freaked out. Just threw money on the table and ran off. And the guys saw you? Yeah, Dean was clearly upset about it. I've been calling him and texting him, but he hasn't responded. I see. So what should I do? Should I leave him alone? Who saw you? Trent and Kyle and Jimmy. Okay, well, I think it would be safer to just give him space and hope that the guys don't read too much into it. I guess. It's just, I've always been fine living in the closet, just letting my identity be this open secret that no one talks about. But now that I went on my first date, I don't want to hide anymore. But you should. I should hide? Yes, and you should probably stay away from Dean for his own sake. You think so? I do. Let's not talk about this again. Okay. You okay? No. Are you still at school? No, I left early. I couldn't handle everyone staring at me. Yeah, that must suck. That's an understatement. I can't believe Dean would do that in front of everybody. I know, I was there, remember? And yet you didn't do anything to stand up for me. I wanted to, but I figured that would just make everything worse. How could things possibly get worse? He called me the F slur. He pushed me against the lockers. He said that the only reason he took me to that restaurant was to tell me to stop stalking him. I know. God, it was terrible. I have no idea why he'd be so mean. Isn't it obvious? Because the rumors were already starting about the two of you, and he wanted them to stop. And I think he was successful. Now all eyes are on you, not him. Yeah, that's what I figured. And you know the worst part? When everyone started laughing? No, the worst part is that I feel sorry for him. I've never been so angry and humiliated in my life, but I can't help feeling sad that Dean is so self-hating and repressed that he'd do that to me. I pity him. And I don't want to feel pity, I just want to be angry. Wow, that's some complicated stuff. I thought that coming out to Mom and Dad yesterday would be the hardest part in all this. I was wrong. Who knew our parents would treat me better than the guy I actually went on a date with? I think you should probably avoid him from now on. Keep your head down. Yeah, probably. And maybe go back in the closet. What? No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, that's your decision. Just know that I'm here for you, no matter what. Thanks. Don't call me. Please, I want to apologize. Sure you do. Really, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things to you in front of everybody. Why did you? Will you accept my apology and give me another chance? Another chance? Hell no! Come on, you of all people know what it's like to hide your feelings. You know that it makes people do crazy things. I've never bullied anyone before, Dean. Yeah, you're a better person than I am. Please, I'd like to see you again, just you and me, so we can talk. Nah, I'm good. Please, I have to make it up to you. You can, in front of everybody. I'm done sneaking around. How about this? We meet tonight and figure all of this out. And then after that, we can be more open with everybody. Josh, you know we have a connection. God, fine. Where do you want to meet? Let's go someplace quiet. How about the bleachers? On the football field? At school? Yeah, no one will be there. I'm not going to sneak into the school. Why don't you just come over to my house this afternoon? No, I think the football field will be better. How about midnight? I don't know, Dean. Tony, I need your advice. Sure, what's up? Dean messaged me a few minutes ago and I have no idea what to do. He wasn't bullying you again, was he? No, the exact opposite, actually. He wants to meet. He feels guilty over how he's treated me and he still likes me, I guess. Wow, that's great. It would be, but I don't know if I believe him. Did he sound genuine? Well, it was through text message, so I couldn't really tell. But what he was saying, did it sound like you could trust him again? Maybe. I think so, yeah. Okay, then you have your answer. But he wants to meet back at school. He wants us to sneak in there tonight. Sounds like he just wants a little privacy so he can finally share his real feelings. That's what I was thinking, or it could be some cruel prank. What do you think? I think you should go with your gut. But what does your gut say? I know you'll be honest with me. Do you think he's going to do something mean? Tony, I think you should go for it. Hey Dean, I'm here. It's kinda spooky after hours, I don't know. I'm here. I don't see you. I see you. You changed outfits. Dude, where are you? I'm so excited that you came. That means you're not mad at me anymore, right? No, I'm still mad. I thought you wanted to meet so you could apologize. You've been pretty awful lately. I know, I'm so sorry. It's just all the pressure I've been getting. I hate it so much. Yeah, I understand, obviously. But you don't have to make my life miserable in the process. I know. But you're okay, right? You don't let stuff get to you, do you? I try not to. Yeah, I can see that. You have thick skin. I wish I could be as brave as you are. Thanks. And I know you have a great future ahead. Okay. I'm serious. You know when I first realized I liked you? It was during the talent show freshman year. Do you remember that? You danced to that Black Eyed Peas song. It was incredible. You remember that? Of course, you were amazing. That's what you want to do when you grow up, right? You're gonna be a famous dancer one day, I know it. Thanks. You're on the bleachers now, I see you in the moonlight. Where are you? You're very handsome up there. And with the moon in the background, it's really cinematic. Okay. Since you're up there, why don't you show me some dance moves? What? I don't understand what you're getting at. Come on, show me a dance. It'll be like freaking Grease. That's a little weird, Dean. Please, it'll be fun. I'd love to see some of your moves, and maybe I'll join you. But we don't have any music. That shouldn't stop you, please, man. I really want us to have some fun together. Just start dancing and I'll join in from where I'm hiding. It'll be like our Hollywood moment. Then we can talk and I can finally apologize in person. Sure, why not? Really? Josh, you're amazing. What kind of dance should I do? Your choice. Just dance to the music in your head. Okay. Well, I feel like a real idiot. Where are you? Dean, seriously. Tony, you up? Yeah, did you meet up with Dean? No, I'm walking home now. What happened? It was weird. I honestly have no idea. So he stood you up? Not exactly. I got there and then he started texting me. He said he was there too, but I couldn't see him. And then we texted for a bit and he asked me to start dancing on the bleachers. What? I know, it was really strange. Why did he want you to do that? No idea. Well, did you? Yeah, I just kind of started grooving. He said he'd come out of the shadows and join me, but then he never did, and he stopped messaging me. Dude, that is really weird. I know. So what do you think he was up to? I wanted to ask you that. He's your friend too. Yeah. Okay, here's what I think. I think he likes you. I think he wanted to have some kind of romantic moment, but then he chickened out and left. You really think so? What other explanation is there? I guess. Look, I'm sorry. Sounds like you had a weird night. Are you disappointed? I'm more confused than anything. But whatever explanation Dean has for ditching me, I don't think I'm going to talk to him again. I think that's it. Okay, well, when you sneak back home, go through the side door. I think Dad's still awake. I heard him walking around the kitchen. Good to know. Thanks. Are you okay, Josh? Of course I'm not okay. I'm humiliated. Literally everyone is laughing at me. Not everyone. I can't show my face in this school again. God, why would Dean do this to me? That's the question of the hour, isn't it? But hey, look on the bright side. Your dancing wasn't half bad. Shut up. Hey, don't get mad at me. Dean's the one who filmed you and shared the video with the world. I guess now you know why he tricked you into meeting him last night. So that was his plan all along? Clearly, kind of an elaborate way to embarrass you, though. He must have a really twisted brain to think up something like this. But why? What did I do to him? Isn't it obvious? He's been doing everything he can to divert the gay rumors away from himself and toward you, and this is the culmination of that. He's humiliated you publicly, so now all the attention is taken away from him. But don't worry, it'll be old news in a week. People will forget. No one's gonna forget, Tony. And I'm not just worried about my reputation at school. If people are gonna laugh at me, whatever, screw them. I'm worried about other consequences. What do you mean? Tony, there's a video of me trespassing on school grounds and acting like a crazy person. That's obviously against the rules. I'm waiting outside Principal Beck's office right now. He's going to call me in any second. Oh, you think you're gonna be punished? Clearly. God, how could I be so stupid? I didn't realize you'd get in trouble over this. I'm so sorry. Whatever, I hope it's just detention, and I really hope he doesn't call Mom. Okay, let me know what happens. Good luck. I'm expelled. What? You're lying. Why would Beck expel you? Trespassing, reckless behavior, bringing negative attention to the school. Plus, he's still trying to punish me for those protests I led last year after he decided to cancel our drama's performance of Hedwig. He can't do that! That's such an overreaction over a stupid dance! Yep. He said I can appeal the decision though, but that would mean I'd have to meet with the school board. Then do that! With Mom and Dad there. And trust me, they are not interested. Beck called them when I was in the office and I could hear Dad screaming on the other end. Wasn't even on speakerphone either. They are pissed. But they shouldn't freak out. They know you're gay now. They're fine with it. They were tentatively fine, but now that I embarrassed them, they are not fine at all. They called me an embarrassment. Josh, this shouldn't have happened. You're telling me. I just left school. I guess Mom and Dad are already waiting at home. Gotta face the music. It's fine, Tony. I'll be fine. Talk to you later. School's out. I'll be home in about 5 minutes. What's it like back there? Should I prepare myself? I wouldn't know. I'm not there anymore. That's probably for the best. Give Mom and Dad some time to cool out. No, you misunderstood. I'm not there. They kicked me out. What do you mean? Like, forever? Yeah. Over a dance? Over my attitude and lying to them and my expulsion. And being gay, of course. But they already knew! Yeah, but knowing about something isn't the same as actually facing it, you know? As soon as Dad saw that video of me, he suddenly lost the ability to even look me in the eye. It was just a goofy little dance. He said it was disgraceful, and when he saw all the views it had gotten, he said he didn't want that kind of attention. He said our family couldn't handle it. He cared more about the reputation of his stupid car dealership than anything. So he kicked you out? Well, we kind of got into a screaming match. I knew we'd have this kind of argument someday, but I thought it would be on my terms. I didn't expect it to go so wrong. Where are you now? At Denny's, with all the things I could fit into my backpack. Oh my God, what are you going to do? I'll be staying at Aunt June's. I just called her and explained everything. Thank God. Yeah, you and her are the only people in the family who aren't monsters. I don't know, I wouldn't say that. It's true. But I'm the one who encouraged you to go last night. I feel really awful about it. You had no idea that any of this would happen. It's really not your fault. Yeah. Well, Aunt June's gonna come pick me up in a few minutes, and then we'll figure out my next steps. I'll have to see if I can transfer to Jefferson for the rest of the year, if they'll take me. What can I do to help? You can talk to Mom and Dad, if you want. I will, I promise. Great. See you around. Josh, are you okay? You won't answer any of my calls. I wonder why. Please, can we talk? No! Josh, come on. I am so sorry for what happened to you. What happened to me? You mean what you did to me, right? Because this is all your fault. I hope you're happy with yourself. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Oh? And what was it supposed to be like, huh? What did you want to happen? It was just a little prank, that's all. After people saw us together, I just wanted everyone to stop spreading rumors about me. I thought that if I embarrassed you, everyone would know that we weren't secretly dating or whatever. Oh, that makes total sense. Okay, all is forgiven. You're being sarcastic. Of course I'm being sarcastic! Look, you don't have to forgive me. I don't expect you to. But I want to know that you're okay, and that you realize how sorry I am. If you must know, yeah, I'm okay, all things considered. I just started at Jefferson. I'm living with an aunt who loves me more than anything, and after I graduate, I'll have one hell of a personal essay for my college apps. Good. And I assume that you didn't get in trouble for posting that video. I did. I went to Principal Beck and told him that I snuck into the school too. I was the one who filmed you. And you're expelled too? No. 3 days detention. Seriously? I know, it's not fair. I literally tried to explain that I'm more at fault than you are, but he said it was the first time I broke any rules and he didn't want the football team to lose me. I know it sounds crazy, but I wish I'd gotten into more trouble over this. The guilt is eating me alive. Right. Totally. Please understand, I made a mistake. I was so stupid. And since you're gone, no one is even talking about the video anymore. It's all blown over. Great, I'm forgotten. I'm supposed to feel good about that? Please tell me what I can do. I want to help you. Did you tell people why you did it? Did you finally have the balls to come out? No, I can't. Of course. Goodbye, Dean. Wait, let me take you out to dinner. I need to talk to you. Do you seriously expect me to fall for that again? No, I guess not. God, I messed up. Big time. And I know it's no excuse, but this wasn't even my idea. Right, I believe that. No, it's true. I was desperate. People were calling me some really awful names and I needed to do something. Tony said it would be some stupid, harmless prank that could help shift everyone's attention. Tony said that? Yeah, you talked to him about it, right? He said he already apologized to you. He did not. So you're saying that Tony told you to lure me onto the bleachers to film me acting like an idiot? Yes. I don't believe that. He said that if I publicly rejected you at school, then no one would think I was gay. That's why I called you all those names. But I felt so awful about it, so he said that if I did some grand gesture, it would permanently change the conversation and then I wouldn't have to hurt you anymore. He said it would solve all our problems. Oh, so everything you did was based on what Tony said? You believe me, right? I know it's my fault for listening to him, and I take total responsibility, but I want you to know that it wasn't my idea. Don't talk to me ever again. Hey, I'm checking in. Are you okay? Yeah. Great. Things here are as good as they can be. And I'm doing my best to get Mom and Dad to come around, but it's taking a lot of work. Okay. Don't give up hope, though. We'll get there. You have me in your corner. Don't bother. I'm happy with Aunt June. Just live your life. Are you sure you're okay? Can I come see you? No. Okay. Well, take care. I worry about you, man. Josh, call me back. I want to fill you in on everything going down at school. Don't worry about it. I think you'd want to know. It's about Dean. He's a mess. He quit football. He started crying out of nowhere in history class. Good. He feels absolutely terrible over what happened to you. As he should. Whoever thought up such a cruel prank is an absolute monster who deserves all the guilt. Right? Don't you agree? Yeah. Listen, Tony, I'm moving on, and I think you should too. What do you mean? Have a good life. Josh. Hey, Josh, is this still your number? Who is this? It's Dean from high school. Oh, I know you told me never to contact you again, but I was really hoping you'd hear me out. I'm in the middle of a 12-step program, and I'm trying really hard to finish step 9, making amends with the people I've wronged. Why are you in a 12-step program? Are you a drug addict or something? Alcohol. Things have been pretty bad for me since I dropped out. I got a DUI about a year back, hit my lowest point, and I'm struggling to recover. Every day is a challenge. Wow. I wish you all the best. You mean that? Yeah. High school was so long ago, I've moved on. I know. I saw you dancing on that Gap commercial. You were amazing. Thanks. It was my first national one. I also filmed a Reebok ad that's coming out this month, like a flash mob thing. It's a fun gig. I always knew you'd make it big. Thanks. So, will you hear me out? Sure. Okay. So you don't need to forgive me. That's a personal decision that only you can make. But I want you to know that I take full responsibility for how I treated you in high school. I was so insecure about my sexuality that I made some terrible decisions that directly impacted you. It came from my own self-hatred, and even though I didn't know at the time that my actions would lead to you being expelled and kicked out, that's no excuse for doing what I did. I will live with that guilt every day. I hope you realize that. I do. I came out to my family, by the way. It went well. Great. And you told all your friends, too? I don't really have friends anymore. I kind of pushed everyone away. Oh. Like I said, life has been tough lately. I don't really get out of the house much. But I'm so glad that you're doing well. Thanks. You know, I wanted to get revenge on you so badly. I thought about it for the longest time, but I guess I didn't need to. You ended up punishing yourself. That's very true. Are you still in touch with your family? Have they come around? No, and I'm fine with that. Tony kept trying to reach out, but he eventually took the hint. And I don't know what my parents are up to. Or Tony, really. I doubt he felt as guilty as you did. No, he didn't. You know he's getting married, right? I did not. Good for him. Yeah, my cousin works with his fiancée. Her name's Bree, and I really think she's a good influence on him. He's grown up a lot since you last saw him. Yeah, I really don't care. Okay, well, thank you for hearing me out. Sure. Josh, I hope this is still your number. Long time no see. Tony? Yeah, it's me. I miss you, man. How's life?
Good.
Just good? It looks like you're doing more than good. I always see you on TV. I brag about you too. Whenever I see someone wearing something from the Gap, I always say that you're in their commercials. The one wearing glasses.
Cool. Thanks.
Look, I know we've lost touch over the years, and I get it. When our parents kicked you out of the house, it must have been awful. I understand why you'd want to distance yourself from all of us. But they've definitely come around, and we all miss you.
Yeah?
And I was hoping that I could see you again.
I'm in LA now.
I know, but maybe you can come back at the end of the month. Josh, I'm getting married!
Wow, congrats.
Thanks. I'd love for you to come to the wedding, please. I promise that Mom and Dad will be on their best behavior.
Pass. Thank you.
Dude, please! I really want my fiancé to meet you. I talk about you all the time.
No thank you, but good luck. I'm sure it'll be a great wedding. I'm a little busy right now, sorry.
Josh, you can't just ignore me forever. I'm not the one who kicked you out. I'm your brother, man. Come on.
It was nice catching up. Bye, Tony.
Seriously, you're not even gonna think about it? Josh! Josh! You can't still be mad about high school, can you? That's stupid.
I'm not mad anymore.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I assume you figured out that I knew about Dean's prank before he did it.
I've always known.
Yeah, and it was mean, I realized that, but it was so long ago. The past is the past. And clearly you've moved on.
I have, but it would be nice to get a real apology.
I just said that I was sorry.
Why are you sorry, Tony?
I'm sorry that I didn't warn you about Dean's video.
That's it?
Yeah.
Was the prank your idea?
What?
Was it your idea to begin with?
Yeah.
And did you tell Dean to bully me at school?
No! Well, not exactly.
And you're the one who outed me to him in the first place, right?
He already knew you were gay, everyone did. Come on, man, we were teens. Our brains weren't even developed. Get over it. Jeez, fine. I'm sorry you're still mad at me, but please reconsider. We really want you at the wedding.
I'll think about it. Hey again. You still want to make amends?
Of course.
Great, I need your help.
Anything.
I want you to help me get revenge on Tony.
Revenge?
Yeah, he just texted me to invite me to his wedding, and he clearly has no guilt over anything. I thought I was at peace with my past, but now I just want to burn his wedding to the ground. Can you help me?
I don't know. I don't think a revenge plot would be good for my 12-step program.
Please? You owe me.
Okay, fine. What do you need me to do?
You're still in town, right?
Yes, I live with my parents.
Great, so you can do some sleuthing. I want you to follow Tony around for a bit.
Why?
Because he's a player. Back in high school, he cheated on every one of his girlfriends. You know this. So I'm sure he's doing the same thing to his future wife. If you can find proof that he's having an affair, then we can derail the wedding before it ever happens. What do you say?
I don't think that'll work. I can try, but it really seems like Tony has matured. I don't think he's the kind of guy who sleeps around anymore.
But you'll try.
Yes, it'll be good to get out of the house.
Great. Let me know what you dig up. Dean, I haven't heard from you. Have you found out anything about Tony?
I've tried, really.
But you didn't find anything?
No, I'm sorry. I've been asking around. I even tracked down a couple of his girlfriends from high school. They're all still pissed at him. He cheated on every one of them.
Yeah, we know this.
But I guess after high school, he really straightened out.
A tiger can't change his stripes. There's gotta be something you're missing.
Maybe, I don't know. But if he's up to something, he's really good at hiding it.
Crap. So what do you know about his fiancée?
Bree, she's really sweet. I guess they met at church. Everyone says they're perfect together.
So you think she's as awful as he is?
I don't think so. Honestly, I think that she's a good person.
Well, this isn't helpful.
I know, I'm sorry. And it's probably not important, but I'm kind of glad you forced me to do this.
Why?
Because it's given me something to do, and I've actually reconnected with a few of my old friends from high school. So, thanks, I guess.
Cool. Good for you.
But I'll keep looking, I promise. I have an update.
Yeah? Any new information?
Not really. Tony and Bree went out to dinner and I followed them.
Wow, you're like a spy. And?
They met at Lascari's, and they had a nice meal and absolutely nothing happened. It really seemed picture perfect.
Lascari's? Really? That place is ridiculously expensive.
I know. I guess they go there a lot. Sorry I couldn't find out anything else.
No, this might be useful. Do you know how Tony can afford such an expensive place? Maybe he's stealing money or something.
Well, he has a job.
Is it high paying?
You should know how much he makes. He works for your dad.
At the car dealership?
Yeah, he's a salesman.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Does it matter?
Dean, I haven't talked to my dad in years, so he might have completely changed. But back when I was growing up, I remember how he treated his employees, and it was terrible. He paid them basically nothing.
Well, maybe he pays Tony more, because he's his son.
Yeah, or maybe Tony's stealing from the business.
Josh, I really want to help you, but don't you think you're grasping at straws? Why would you think Tony's a thief?
Because he's terrible, Dean. Because he was awful to me, and he's still awful now.
But what if he's not? Hey, man, have you reconsidered coming to the wedding? Bree would really love to meet you, and I want you to come, too.
Yeah, I really don't think so.
Plus, Mom and Dad want you there, please. It'll be our way of building bridges. We all did things that we regret, and as a family, we need to overcome all that.
I don't regret anything.
You know what I mean.
It's very kind of you to invite me. That means a lot.
Thanks. Bree has made me into a better man. She sees the best in me.
I'm sure she does. So tell me, it's going to be a big wedding, right?
Yeah, huge.
And expensive, too.
Yep.
So how are you able to afford it? Is Bree's family really well off?
Oh yeah, her dad owns a bunch of mattress stores. But we agreed that the wedding would be split 50-50. I'm paying for half.
Really? You must make a lot of money at Dad's dealership.
I do okay. My paycheck isn't a lot, but I'm good at saving.
I'm sure you are. I'll think about it, okay?
Sure, take your time. But not too much time. It's at the end of the month, remember?
Got it. So Tony texted me again. I'm still not sure, but I really think that he's up to something shady at his job. He's gotta be stealing money from Dad.
Sorry, Josh, but he's not.
I don't know. I really think he is.
No, he's not. Trust me. I went to the dealership, I asked around. Not only is everything on the up and up, but his coworkers say he's the hardest working person there.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's not stealing money and he's not cheating. So what else could there be? There's gotta be something. Maybe he has a drug problem.
He doesn't. Face it, Josh, your brother was a real dick in high school, but he's turned his life around. He's a good person now.
I refuse to believe that. He ruined my life and then just got away with it. There has to be something.
There isn't, Josh. And coming from someone who did ruin his own life, you have to believe me when I say that your life was never ruined. You're happy and successful, aren't you?
I am.
See? So why bother worrying about the past? Your life is good now.
You know what? You're right. I can't believe I didn't see that before. Thank you, Dean.
And thank you. In the last few weeks, I haven't thought about drinking at all.
Good for you, but I didn't really do anything.
You did. You listened to me. Even though you haven't forgiven me for the past, you were kind enough to at least hear me out. And you helped me get back out of my parents' house. I've reconnected with people. I'm no longer just thinking about myself. So, thanks.
Dean, I forgive you.
Really?
Yeah, and it's about time that I forgive Tony too. Even though he never really apologized for all the mind games, I'm finally over it.
Great.
I think I will go to the wedding after all.
That's awesome.
You don't happen to have his fiance's number, do you?
Bree? Yes, I do.
Can I have it?
Why?
So that I can tell her I'm coming, and keep it a surprise from Tony until the big day. Are you going too?
To the wedding? I wasn't invited.
Would you like to be my +1?
Yes.
Hi, is this Bree, Tony's fiance?
Yes? Who's this?
Josh, Tony's little brother.
Josh? Oh my God! Tony has told me so much about you!
Really?
Oh yeah, and I've seen you on TV. You're an incredible dancer.
Thank you.
This is amazing! So, Why are you reaching out? Will you come to the wedding?
I'd love to.
That's great! Tony's in the other room. I'll go tell him.
Actually, don't. I figured it would be a nice surprise.
Wow, okay. Josh, this is so exciting. Your parents and I kept bugging Tony to ask you to come, but he said you weren't interested.
I wasn't, but I think I'm finally ready to forgive.
Forgive? What do you mean?
I'm ready to forgive them for everything they did.
I don't understand. Tony said you were too busy with your career.
Is that the excuse he gave you?
Yes? Why? Is there something I don't know?
Yeah, clearly.
I hope it wasn't too serious. My Tony would never do anything to hurt another person.
So he didn't tell you anything about our teen years?
Just that you were always dancing, that you left school early to pursue your career, and that he missed you so much.
Really? So he left out the part where he outed me, then convinced his classmate to bully me in front of the whole school?
No, but that doesn't sound like him at all.
And he didn't say that his prank got me expelled from school and kicked out of the house? And that he never apologized?
What? No, Tony would never do anything like that.
Huh. Maybe I should call you.
Please do.
Hey man, how's everything going? I'm sure you're counting down the hours until your big day. I've been thinking about you a lot lately and I've finally changed my mind. I'd love to come to your wedding. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Hi, Josh. The wedding is off.
What? You broke up with Bree? I'm so sorry.
Actually, she broke up with me.
No! That's impossible. You didn't cheat on her, did you? Like all your high school girlfriends?
No, honestly, that's not who I am anymore. I've grown up. I treated her right. And I work hard. And I make good money. I thought it was going to work.
Wow, I'm so sorry. You really loved her, didn't you?
More than anything, she was my soulmate.
I know. Everyone told me how happy you were with her. So what happened?
Honestly, I have no idea. She just said that I'm not the man she thought I was, and then she packed up her stuff and left.
But you don't know why?
No, I really don't.
Then maybe it's just a misunderstanding. Maybe she'll come back.
I don't think so. She ran out of our house, took all her stuff, and then blocked my number. I don't know what to do. It's bad enough to lose the love of my life, but it's so much worse to not understand why.
So you probably want some closure.
Of course I do.
I can give you some closure, if you're interested.
What do you mean?
I mean, I know why she left you.
What?
It's a funny story, really. All these years I thought I had gotten over the past, but in the last few weeks I realized that I still wasn't over it. So I sort of teamed up with Dean, of all the people, to find a way to get revenge, to derail your wedding. And so we kept looking for signs that you were cheating on her or stealing from Dad.
But I didn't do anything wrong. Whatever you told her must have been a lie.
See, that's just it. We didn't find anything. Against all odds, you turned into a good person. And even though I was still angry about the past, I decided to drop it and come to the wedding. So I texted Bree to tell her I was coming. And then she asked me why I was so mad after all these years. So I told her.
What?
That's all I did. I just gave her the truth about what you did. Not because I wanted to hurt you, just because it was something she should know about you. She was horrified, of course. That's why she called off the wedding.
You had no right! Don't you see what you did? You ruined my life!
Come on, Tony, you had years to apologize to me. If you had done anything to own up to your mistakes, then this wouldn't have happened. All I wanted was for you to say you were sorry.
I'm sorry, okay?
Thanks. I forgive you, honestly. I do.
Now help me get her back!
I wish I could, but that's up to you. If you patch things up, I will be at the wedding. And if not, well, it's your own damn fault. Bye, Tony. It's been a year since they canceled the wedding. Bree never forgave Tony. They never got back together. And that's totally her right, of course. Forgiveness should always be about you, not about the person you're forgiving. Which is why I've allowed Dean to come back into my life. We're not dating or anything. Not yet, anyway. But I invited him to come stay with me in LA. At least for a little while. He's working now, and he's slowly getting back on his feet. It's nice to have him back in my life. Even though the wedding didn't happen, I still went back to my hometown. I met up with Mom and Dad, and we finally hashed out all our issues. They apologized for everything, and they really seem proud of me now. And as for Tony, I honestly have no idea how he's doing. He still works for Dad, but he mostly just keeps to himself now. He's not dating anyone. I think he's still blaming me for his broken engagement, which is pretty sad. He's never going to move on until he takes responsibility for his own actions. Honestly, I wish him the best.